Hello guys, welcome to my Q&A. This is my first Q&A ever actually. I was supposed to do one in last year, 2 years ago. It was a whole mess. Let me not lie, it was a whole mess, but I finally get to do it today. I finally have the stuff to do it. I was gonna do some other stuff too, but it didn't really work out. Let's be realistic, it didn't really work out here. And here I am, you finally got me after 1-2 years, let's be realistic. But if you hear that noise, that scratching noise, it's my cat. Don't be too concerned with it. It's not freaking my brother crawling from the basement this time. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's start this Q&A. Okay, so the first question actually that I have, Okay, the first question that I have actually is, okay, it's, if you could transform into any historical figure, what would it be? Honestly, let's be realistic. I was gonna say Jefferson, but I don't like Jefferson in real life. Let's be realistic. We all love the Black Jefferson, but we don't like the real guy. I would have to say, if I had to choose one, probably Hamilton. I don't know why. I think it's just he only cheated. He didn't have slaves. He fought against slavery. He spoke his mind, and that would be something that I would want to do, especially when I have no confidence in myself. It's alright, but hold on. Sorry, I'm back. I had to get my cat away. But let's go with this one. So there was a question, and it was, if animals could talk, which one would be the meanest? Listen, cats would be the meanest. I feel like they're always doing something to piss you off or something to just annoy the shit out of you, and let's be realistic, cats would just be mean. They're already mean to me now and they don't speak. I feel like they would be the meanest. Or maybe no, I feel like there's no other animal that's the meanest compared to those bitches. Cats are just mean. They can be real sweet, don't get me wrong. They can be real sweet and kind and loving and that kind of stuff. But when they don't like you at the moment, it's they have no purpose for you. By this point, you might as well just not talk to them, leave them in a corner. So I guess that a cat would be the meanest. I feel like a cat would definitely be the meanest if we're really talking here. Cats would definitely be mean. I feel like if we were talking about which one would be the sweetest, I feel like it would be a dog, because they're just loyal to you no matter what. I mean, I guess it depends on the home. It really depends on the home and what person the dog is around. That's how I feel about cats too, because they can be mean. But let's get to the next question actually. Why are you doing that? Oh, okay. So the next one was, what's your New Year's resolutions? Honestly, I don't really have any. People usually do I'll sleep more, I'll get better at mindsets and stuff, and I'll go for early run jogs, and it's just why do all that when I know I might break it anyway? I have though, it's not a resolution, but I've made letters to myself to open at 18 to see what I have done in my life. because I don't know, I feel like it's just like, I want to live my life, but anxiety gets in the way of that. But I want to live my life, and I wanted to get 2 jobs before I was 18, but you know, I feel like I just want to do YouTube and like that. And like, I've always wanted to be famous and make people happy, so why not just do that like itself? But honestly, I don't really have, I guess getting skinnier would be one, because I'm like, you can't tell by looking at me, but last time I went to the doctor was 153 pounds. I have been doing fasting, so I can't eat breakfast. I can't eat till 8 at night till 12 the next day. So I literally can't, like, I'm trying to get better at it, because I do want that. Like, I want my body and I want the hot bitch body, but it can be rough. It can be rough sometimes, and that's a real rough thing to go through. So if you're gonna do it, start easy, please. Like, don't eat for an hour a day and see how that makes you feel, because it takes a lot out of you. And hold on, yeah, it takes a lot out of you, but like, if you're not really thinking about it, I guess it really won't. So yeah, I guess my New Year's resolution would to be skinny and be more healthy with my decisions. I've already cut back a lot of food. Like, I've noticed myself getting more fuller at like dinner time, and I literally have just eaten like I could have eaten like, I would like eat like a burger, fries, and some chicken nuggets from a 5-meal deal on McDonald's, if you know what those are. And now I can only, like, some of my fries I can't even finish now. Like, it like, you just have to see for yourself when it happens. But I think my New Year's resolution would be skinny. Well, get skinnier and try to be healthier about myself, because that's what you always want in your life. And you know, you always want the best for yourself, and I feel like that would be a good one. Yeah, get healthier, not skinnier, but get healthier and lose a couple pounds. And like, I would be okay with being 115 pounds, honestly. Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine. But let me stop talking and get to the actual questions. Oh, that's a good one. I wrote these out beforehand, but I didn't realize how good some of these were until now. But one said, and this will be a weird Q&A. This won't be a normal Q&A, because there are some questions in here that make no fucking sense, but I wanted to add them. I don't know. I feel like it was a good choice to add them now. But this says, what's the weirdest thing you found on the ground? Okay, so story time. This is when I met my ex-boyfriend, Blake. I was like 14, 15 maybe. I could have been pushing 15. And we were at a skate park that was like down the street, like from my house, like go down the hill from my house, as I should put it. And I was using my scooter, actually, and I just see a condom on the ground, man. Like, it was like, you knew who was it too, and it was by an area where where you were behind the bushes, so it was just like, yeah, that makes sense. But I feel like that would have to be the weirdest thing I found on the ground. Or like, I guess, like, I have this friend, I don't really consider her a friend now after some stuff happened, but like, we talk, I guess, once a year. But I'm pretty sure, no, I just kept, she thinks it was hers, but I kept finding these little lip balms, and they were like peppermint, and I would pick them off the ground, and I had like 10 by the end of it. Like, it was crazy how much I found. But I think the condom that one definitely was probably the weirdest thing I've even found on the ground. Like, in my 16 years of living, I would say that one was the weirdest one found on the ground. But yeah, let's move on to another question. How tall should the average giraffe be? So I actually looked this up before I wrote it down because I was like, giraffes aren't that tall. Like, aren't they 6 feet or something? And then I realized, holy shit, they're like 16, 18 feet tall. And that's too big for me. I think an average one maybe 8 feet. 10 would be pushing it, but like, let's be realistic. Hawaii from Poppy Playtime was like 10 feet. I feel like I'd be okay with a giraffe being that tall, but I feel like it would be too much to handle. I was gonna say 6 feet, but let's be realistic, that's too small for. They eat leaves off trees, and that's just not fair to them to say you're 6 feet now. It's basically the equivalent of when pugs became pugs. They couldn't breathe no more. So I would have to say 8, 10 feet maybe. I just feel like that would be the best size for them, and I feel like that would be more reasonable than 18 feet, and that be, the giraffe. Like, if I had to, like, it's like the bear or the man in the woods question. I would not want the giraffe. I'll take the man. I'll take the man. But next question is, which unusual animal, if any, would you pick as a pet and why? Sorry, my dog was yelling at my cat. So, it said, which unusual animal, if any, would you pick as a pet and why? I actually would pick a lion. I've gotten into Mufasa lately, and I'm really in love with Kyros on there. He's a big white lion on there. He's played by Mads. I don't know how to say his last name, I'm sorry. But yeah, I would have to pick a lion because I feel like it's just like I'm at that phase where it's just like I need the courage and I need the strength, and I don't know. I feel like lions are just my animal right now, and that's really what I want in my life. But I would pick a lion, definitely. That would be mine. Like, I would absolutely want a lion. Would you rather have a roommate? Which would you rather have as a roommate is what I should have phrased it as, because I would have understand. But it says a raccoon or a black bear. I feel like a black bear. No, sorry. I feel like a raccoon because I can deal with their little hands and stuff, and I can deal with baby-proofing the house if I need to. But a black bear will just take what it wants, and I'll be dead by the end of it. So you can keep the black bear, but I guarantee, like, look at me. I don't want the black bear. I kid you not. I will not fuck with a black bear at all. Like, it can have the whole house. Like, I'll be out, like, finding a new house. But yeah, definitely a raccoon, because I feel like they're just chill little creatures, and they wash their hands. Like, no one ever talks about that, but they wash their hands, and so it's cleaner to have them around. I feel like possums are extremely clean. I wanted to tell that fact while I was on the whole thing of animals being clean, but I would definitely say possums, like they can't get flea or ticks and like eats that kind of stuff. So I would definitely, if it came to possum or raccoon, definitely a possum. But in this situation, I'd say raccoon because why not? Like, who doesn't want a trash panda? Like, let's be realistic. Who doesn't want a trash panda? Unless you're allergic, you have no excuse. Or have been attacked by one. Then you have no excuse. What's your favorite dinner food? I actually, it depends on whether you're talking on like fast foods, restaurants, or actually not restaurants. I don't really want to do that. But I would say fast food wise, Taco Bell, like all the way Taco Bell. Like it's my fave right now. Taco Bell. Like I will never deny Taco Bell unless my stomach hurts and I'm being smart about my decisions, but I will never deny it. But if we're talking at home, Hamburger Helper. And there's this one, it's not Hamburger Helper, but it's like Philly cheesesteak. I don't remember the brand on what it's called, but like if you look at like Hamburger Helper off-brand Philly cheesesteak, maybe you'll find it. But I would go with that one because that was, the smell was weird, and then I realized it actually really tasted good, and it stopped being weird for me. And yeah, I would either fast food, Taco Bell, home food, Hamburger Helper, absolutely. And it has to be cooked with like, I think it's chicken, like ground up chicken that I have to cook it with, or I get real weird. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, from this point on, I'm not dealing with it. Like, he can have the cat, you know? He can have the whole cat. But, next question. What's your favorite dinosaur? Okay, so, realistically, water dinosaurs. There's like this one, it has a real long, I don't know the name, you'll have to look it up by my description, but it has a real long neck, and it has like 4 fins, and it lives in the water, and like, I don't know, maybe put a picture here if I remember, but, yeah, I would say that. Or if we're going off of movie logic here, I would say in Jurassic World, the white one. In the first one, the white one was really cool. Like she was my whole spirit animal when I was a kid. Like I would say that one or the one I just described. But I would say either of those two. And honestly, what was I gonna say? ADHD. Yeah, one of those two. Let's find a new question. I feel like that one was a rough one because I can't exactly tell you what I'm trying to express with myself. Like, not expressing myself, I'm trying to tell you what dinosaur I want, and I can't get that out. So you'll just have to go based on description today, bitches. You'll just have to go purely based on description, because I ain't doing it. But, what world record would you try to set? Maybe like, I guess fast running. I'm not really good at it. I'm not really good at it. But I would think like running, like, I don't know what they call it, but I feel like being a fastest runner, or like you could start somewhere it's like slowest runner in history. Like I feel like that should be a thing, where like anyone can compete in that and see who the hell's the slowest. I think that one, and like run lap around only, because that is sitting there for 7 rounds. It would be absolutely painful, and no one would want to see it. Like, I wouldn't want to sit there for 7 rounds looking at someone slow running. Like, I guess they could bring in the fast runners, I don't fucking know. But I would say being the slowest runner. I feel like that's a cool one no one has done yet, unless someone has. God forgive me if someone has. But that one, yeah, let's say that one. Next one. If you opened a store, oh God, what would you sell? Pasta. I don't know why. I played Supermarket Simulator on my brother's PC. And pasta sold and coffee sold like a motherfucker. So I would have to say coffee and pasta, because you're probably gonna get the most money out of that one, to be realistic. I don't drink coffee, so you won't get any money from me. But pasta wise, you might get money from me. I don't know. Like, I just feel like that should be I feel like I would do that just because of PC Supermarket Simulator experience. But yeah, that one. Hold on. Should do ASMR videos. I'm actually considering that one. But yeah, pasta and coffee. I feel like that one is a real good one, because I guess it's a random combination, but at the same time, it's like, who gives a shit? What? Who really gives a shit about what people think of that opinion? But yeah, pasta and coffee, definitely. I feel like that one, would definitely have to be my go-to, pasta and coffee, because it would sell the most, because that's what people usually need the most. Next question. Oh, I remember I kind of saved the silly questions for last. That was amazing. It says, why does the Easter Bunny deliver eggs if rabbits don't want them? I have no fucking clue. Like, let me be realistic here. I have no fucking clue, because there's a movie called Hop, and image insert right here, future Matt remembers, but and it's all about like the Easter Bunny and like rabbits and like humans and like candy and music, and it's actually about the chickens. I would say that might be your best bet, going to see that movie and seeing if that gives you some sort of type of explanation, because I couldn't explain to you. I'm wondering if it's just because of, let's look it up, what bunnies mean, because I was gonna say maybe it means a purity thing. What do bunnies symbolize? Right there, people have already asked it. Luck and fertility. Quickness and agile. Innocence and vulnerability. Rebirth or resurrection and Easter. So I would have to say maybe like vulnerability and innocence. Maybe innocence, because isn't Easter, don't correct me please, but isn't Easter like, I'll look it up because I don't want to get this wrong. What does Easter celebrate? I think isn't it Jesus's, the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Okay, so basically, I was kind of right. I'm not really right, but I was gonna say it was Jesus's birthday, but I think that Christmas was his birthday, if I can remember correctly. Just tell me if I'm wrong. But I would say, I don't know, because they even talk about that in the movie. Like, I think the younger one is like, the younger rabbit that's the main character is like, why are we doing this job if they're the ones laying the damn eggs? Like, let's be realistic. why am I doing your job? Like, why am I doing the job? I can't even lay a damn egg. It makes no sense, right? Like, I don't understand it, so don't ask me. But I guess you did. But I don't know. I feel like that's always one where it's just like, maybe it is the innocence thing and the whole Jesus thing, and like chickens aren't as seen as like creatures of Jesus or something. Like, I don't know. I couldn't explain that one to you. I don't know. I wonder if someone has it, like if someone's just like, oh, you know, why do bunnies represent Easter? See, we get like Easter eggs, so I'm wondering if it includes. They are widely seen as a symbol of new life and fertility due to their high reproductive rates. So that's why, but I couldn't even. It's also because of rebirth and renewal, but I couldn't understand that for shit because they're not the ones. Then it shouldn't have been eggs. Let's just be realistic here. It shouldn't have been eggs if it was a rabbit. Like, just let's be realistic here. No one wants to see a rabbit. I do want to see a rabbit, obviously, but I'm saying no one in general was like, you know, I'm 1 year. Like, if you're a 1 year old, you're not gonna be like, a rabbit hatched an egg. Like, no one's just gonna do that. Like, I feel like parents tell their kids that, and it's do whatever you want. I'm not a parent, so do whatever the hell you want. But I feel like it's just like, why would people, like, we just looked up why, but I don't understand it because they're the ones that have the eggs, not rabbits. So there's the answer right there. Google gave it to you, but yeah, I couldn't answer that one if I were just not looking up. Like, I couldn't answer that one to you, and I sure as hell would not answer that to you normally. But I feel like the internet is a good explanation. So far, that's the life we're all living in now by this point. Next question. Is the S or C silent in scent? See, but you also make a S and then make a S. Oh my god, they make the same sound. I don't know. No. I would say they're not silent because I do like when you say scent, you kind of switch letters because you're like cent. Like, you're saying coin in a way, like 50 cent. Like, I guess the S would be silent. I wouldn't understand why, because it would, I guess you could, like, there are words with 2 S's in the freaking words, like ass, but, maybe just, like, you know, maybe it just, like, supplies an extra sound. Like, if you hear scent, your voice, your whole, like, scent, because you're trying to say, like, the S, but you're trying to say the C. I guess it would be the S is silent. Like, I would have to, like, assume the S is silent. I'm not gonna look that one up, but I would have to assume the S is silent if I had to, you know, fucking guess. But yeah, I guess the S. I don't know, bro. Next question. Is Goofy a dog or nah? See, now, this is kind of where this gets interesting, right? Because you'll look at Pluto, and I'm going to use him as an example here. You can look at Pluto, and that thing is a dog, but its head is, like, what, like, it kind of look, let me pull up a picture of Pluto, because, Mickey Mouse, because, okay, he kind of, oh, wait, I don't think Pluto is Mickey's dog at all. I think we all got it wrong. feel like we all got that wrong. Okay. This is what he looks like. Okay. I would say he's a dog. Oh, no, wait. We're talking about Goofy. Pluto is kind of a dog looking. I wouldn't say a little bit. Goofy. Goofy has a son. Did you guys know that? I knew that when I was little because there was this Christmas movie. But I would see him and I'm just like, oh, he has a son. You see him in like a couple movies, but let me show you Goofy. Oh my God, I swear to God, he is not. He has a whole Wikipedia. It's gonna look like, it's not gonna look like shit. Hurry up. I would say yeah, but he walks Pluto. I literally just saw a fucking photo of it, so that would be real weird, especially if he like. Oh, he has something nice, but it would be weird a dog walking a dog, you know, like that would just be weird. Like that would, I'm trying to see Gorge, but I would have to, let me check because I don't know, I think he is a dog. Is he a dog would be the better question. There's a debate if he's a dog or a cow. I'm saying cow now because he kind of looks like one. No one asked if Goofy is a freaking what? Mickey Mouse's dog. It literally just tried to tell me, no, Goofy is not Mickey Mouse's dog. No one asked. But it says Goofy is a canine character, similar to a wolf is to a canine, but not a dog. It's not a dog. Goofy's girlfriend is Clarabelle Cow. But he is not a cow either. Okay, so he's not a dog, but we're gonna go he's a cow because I still want to believe he's a cow, and his girlfriend was literally named Clarabelle Cow. So we're gonna go with the fact that he is a cow. But I would say they're trying to say he's in closer relation to a freaking Pluto, but they literally just told me he's not even, he resembles a freaking dog, but he does not look like one. Like, he resembles a wolf, and he looks like a cat. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with right there, that he resembles a wolf. But he's not a canine at all. Like, we're just gonna go with that one. Like, why not go with that answer? God. Last question. I'm gonna add this into, if I remember, I'm not putting that in there. You'll just know because this guy was fucking hilarious on it. Shout out to this guy because it's the guy that says, do you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? No. I will not. Hold on. Do you wear wigs? No. Have you worn wigs? No. Will you wear wigs? Maybe. When will you wear wigs? And then he bursts out laughing. And I would, frankly, let's be realistic. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. But I have, in all seriousness, I have worn wigs, actually. And you'll see it on my TikTok if it's still around, bro. But, I have worn wigs, actually. I don't know if I'll wear them in the future. I always try to put them on, but they never look quite right unless they're short. So I guess, like, yeah, maybe. But no, for now, I'm actually about to go get my hair, like, I don't know, Ben. We're gonna make an appointment, but, it's just like, I'm getting my hair cut again, and I'll put the photo right here. It's what I kind of want. But that's what I'm planning to do soon, because let's be realistic, all this long hair and like it can go in a ponytail now. Never mind, I don't look like a great ponytail, but it can go in a ponytail. And I don't really like long hair. That's kind of why I got my hair cut originally. But I do not really like long hair on me. It's just too much to handle. I never take care of it right. And like at some point I had cradle cap. I don't know. I think it came back, but it's nothing bad. But it's like flakes in your hair, and you can use baby oil. Don't worry, and just scrub real hard in the shower. But I would say. I'm getting my hair cut soon, so that's really all. But you can like if you guys ever want like my Instagram or something, just tell me, because I'm more than willing to have more followers. I won't follow you back, chances are, because if you're not from school, or like I usually have a mutual list, and I usually only follow them, or like if I see someone on TikTok, I'll follow them, and that's usually how it goes. I don't usually follow anyone else, because I feel like there are some scammers. Let me finish my thought first. There are some scammers out there, and I don't want to fall victim to that. But hold on, I'm gonna swipe your face a little bit, but. I would want, one piece of advice with internet is if you see a hot girl, like you're young, but you see a hot girl follow you, don't follow back, because I've had some, like I will like have followed them back just because, and they'll be like, look at my news, they're on OnlyFans, and they're on Pornhub, and they're on this, and they're on that, and they're on this, and they're on that, and it's just like, why? Why me? Why couldn't you go disrupt someone else in the corner over there? Like, but I would have to say, like, just be careful with that kind of stuff on the internet, because they can really try. Like, girls can fall victim to this too, but boys specifically, like, you'll see a hot girl on there and be like, score, and don't really fall for that, because that's not exactly what that is, and then it causes more trouble, and then your mom comes in and you're like, oh, this is not real. Like, I don't know what you're thinking, but this ain't real. And I would say be careful of that on the internet, because we're on that topic. Be careful of that on the internet, and be more cautious on the internet. I'm not saying don't find anybody, because that's how relationships and friendships are built. I'm just saying be careful, because it can really like fuck you up. It might be able to, or you'll get a scam, and then all your money goes, and it's just a whole bunch of mess. But yeah, be safe on the internet. Like, I feel like it used to be safer, and then now it's just like, you gotta be careful of scam. You gotta be careful of this. You gotta be careful of that. And it's just like, I'm gonna kill somebody. Not actually. Dear God, I would not actually kill somebody. But, just be careful of stuff like, be careful on the internet. Be careful with what you believe in, and actually do the research. And not a lot, like Melanie Martinez, there was a whole dispute with her going on. And like, people claim she sexually assaulted Timmy, I don't know what the fuck her name is. I really don't. Like, I don't care, if I'm being honest. Let's be realistic, I don't really care. But, it wasn't true, because I'm pretty sure one was in LA, and then one was somewhere else, because Melanie was on tour. Timothy wasn't even near her. I think it was LA and New York. And it was just like, those were like, it was proof and evidence, and people didn't do research enough. And that's what you gotta do. You can't just take someone's word for it unless you really know them and you really trust them and they're good to you, then believe it. But if it's not that way, then I wouldn't recommend not doing research, because unless it's someone like Corey X Kitchen, shout out to my guy, by the way. He it proved recently who the real followers were, just instantly, because this dude, like, I'm telling you, like, he's like a freaking like angel from God. Like, he's amazing, and it's sad to see him lose followers over a year. Like, we've gone 9 months and y'all can't even handle a year, some of you. But I think it's real glad he's back, and I think that you can trust people on the internet, but it has to be the right people. So I just want to put that notice out there. But anyway, that's it for my Q&A. Like, laptop's been closed. Yeah, laptop has been closed. So, if you guys want more videos or just something different, or like story times, or like me reacting to music videos, I can do that. I absolutely can do that. Just tell me, and then I'll see what I can do, and if I can do it, because you know how it is. Like, it's just like, dealing with the music videos sometimes can be frustrating, and it's just like, but tell me if you guys want more of that, like another Q&A, or if you want more of this, or you want like girl talk or something, because I'm not against that at all. You guys just gotta tell me, because, you know, I'm not great at that. Clearly, this took 1-2 years to make, and honestly, let's be realistic, that's a long time. But if you guys want more of it, just tell me. Like, comment down below on this video. Make sure you subscribe, because I would love to like have like a fan base and have this pop off, and have like, I'm not even in it for the money by this point. It's just like, I need more people to see I'm who I am, and I need to express that, and I can't just make edits of what they want all the time, and I have to be myself, and that's what I'm gonna start doing on videos necessarily. But yeah, if you guys want more of this, just tell me. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Like, just embrace what you have now, and explore the world, and do other stuff, and just have a great time. You only have one life, and live it well. And that's all I have for you guys. I sound like my teacher. But that's all I have for you guys, and if you guys want more, just tell me. But other than that, have a nice day. Like, I'll see you guys later. If you want more of this, just tell me, and bye.